guys, I'm Sasha. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how I went from this, which is a pine box I got at Hobby Lobby, to this. Okay, this is carved all the way around and painted. So this is a gift for someone very special. It took a while. It took about a month from start to finish because of the detail in it. But if you keep watching, I'll show you the bits that I used and step by step how I got it from a simple pine box to something you wouldn't even really know was pine. I've already drawn my pattern on, and as you can see, I made a few mistakes, which is normal, but and then I just filled in the spot to make it more clear for me when I'm carving. Now I'm gonna do a relief carving on this to where the pattern is actually raised up and the surrounding area is carved down. So I'm gonna begin with a small round carving bit on here. It's not the smallest I've got, but it's small enough to get into most of these areas and start eliminating some of that wood. I'm switching bits now to an even smaller one. So this is the one that I'm using now. This is the one I was using before. I don't know what the best way to show that is. Now sometimes we're going to have to carve against the grain. So if you have a really grainy area like this, I have a box just to support my hand. So anytime that you have extra grain that you're going to carve against, you want really good support so that you can control your tool. And one thing that I find helps with this, because this way I'm going to go down like this, and certain parts of the wood are softer than other parts. These light areas are softer than the dark areas. So if I'm not careful, it ends up kind of going gurnt, 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 and getting really ripply, which I can smooth down later. But just for the sake of getting it done quickly, and to have it look better too, I just have to naturally adjust my pressure. So as I watch here, when I'm carving here, I'm going to push a little bit harder where this dark spot is, and then let up a little bit, and then push harder, and then let up and push harder. So all of this dark stuff, for some reason, it just takes a little bit more pressure or time, depending on, if you're in a really detailed area and you don't want to put too much pressure in case it catches and you go off into your part that you're not supposed to carve, you just hold it there a little bit longer, and the bit will do the work for you. I have a small round carving bit on here, and I'm going to use this to add some detail and also go in where this is supposed to be over or under. I'm going to put those markings in and bring some of these spots down just to add a little bit of dimension. I've switched to my teeny tiny round carving bit. This is the other one I had on there. You can see it's very tiny. This is the smallest one I have. And I'm going to use this one to basically just do any edges or really small areas. I'm using a diamond point bit here, oblong shape, and that I'm going to use to just sand the edges a little bit and the side walls and smooth them. I need to switch to a diamond point bit here. See how tiny it is? It's a ball point, which is necessary. I'm going to smooth out the tiny areas. So I need a ball point diamond bit. But in order to do that, I have to actually change the collet size on my Dremel. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm moving now to an even smaller ballpoint diamond point bit for more smoothing. This is a medium grit sandpaper, and I'm just going to sand down all the edges by hand. This is a fine grit sandpaper that I'm going to use to smooth the entire piece and also remove any traces of my marker that I had used to draw the pattern.